No country, no city has actually felt as unsafe as here right now in Paris. If you thought London was bad, you have seen nothing yet.
Absolutely nobody speaking French either. I thought this was supposed to be the capital city of France. What the hell is going on?
With garbage and the strong smell of urine. We actually traveled India not too long ago, and there it smells the exact same way as it did just there on the market.
Welcome to Paris, a city where every street tells a story of love. Imagine walking hand in hand along the Seine, the golden lights of the bridges reflecting in the water as the soft hum of the city surrounds you. From the hidden gardens tucked behind historic streets to the sweeping elegance of the Eiffel Tower sparkling at night, Paris feels like a dream come to life. Here, romance is in the air in a gentle evening stroll, a stolen kiss by the river, or a leisurely moment between the glowing city lights. Art, history, and beauty weave together in every corner, inviting you to fall in love again and again. Paris isn't just a city, you feel it in your heart, in every moment, in every glance. This is the magic, the glamour, and the romance that makes Paris unforgettable. Because in Paris, love is not just in the air, it's everywhere you look.
Hey, say ham.
Ham.
Say burr.
Burr.
Say gur.
Gur.
Say hamburger.
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 We made it to France, we made it to Paris, and what better way would there be to start a video at the Eiffel Tower itself. Now we came here to actually show you what Paris is like in 2025, show you the reality, unfiltered and as raw as possible.
Expectations versus reality. Now, I'm not going to lie, the Eiffel Tower from here and the weather today is actually surprisingly nice. We just literally arrived about an hour ago and we had to come straight here. No rest, no napping, no nothing. We just had to come and see it for ourselves. And I have to say, it is quite stunning and quite beautiful, especially once the sun comes out. But I have to say that around the base of the Eiffel Tower, there is an unbelievable amount of scammers, and this is very, very well known and well documented all over the internet. There's people selling all sorts of things. There's people pretending that they're deaf, trying to get you to give them donations. There's people trying to do all sorts of stuff, and plenty of pickpockets as well. So keep that in mind when you are going to visit here. That's just the honest truth as to what it is, but the view itself is stunning.
Beneath the Eiffel Tower's glittering lights, the reality is far less glamorous. Aggressive vendors crowd the area, pressuring visitors with cheap keychains, tacky miniature towers, and gaudy trinkets that feel more like carnival junk than souvenirs.
Where's the Eiffel Tower?
Some will gift you a bracelet, only to demand money once it's on your wrist. A classic scam that's not just annoying, it's illegal. Most hate being on camera and will glare or chase you if you try to film them. The magic of Paris above doesn't stop the chaos below, where the dream of the Eiffel Tower meets a relentless, shady hustle, and tourists have to stay sharp to avoid falling for it. Now, the preparation for coming to Paris or France in general, looking at the larger cities, is really put anything Christian faith-based away. Because there's people being murdered every single week in France at the moment for being Christians, and you also want to put away all of your belongings, like rings, like chains and so on, that you hold near and dear to your heart.
Excuse me, speak English?
Sorry?
English.
Oh, no, sorry. What? Now, since we're all about being honest here on this channel and just telling it how it is, this area here, the Eiffel Tower here, is actually quite beautiful. You have a lot of very nice boulangerie and restaurants and all sorts of good stuff. It's very, very obviously deliberately sort of structured in this way to be very nice, very well put together. There is some shady stuff happening though. We just went to get a drink in a shop here behind us, and we witnessed the people holding the sheets of paper that are asking for donations. They went in with a $100 note and changed it in the shop for €80. So I don't know if this is a thing where different shops around here are actually involved or in on it. We're not going to expose the shop because we're not sure of what the situation is, but I can tell you for certain those people with those sheets of paper that are saying they're raising money for charity is anything but that. So keep that in mind when you do come here. So we made it to the River Seine. 777 kilometers of river flows through France and Paris, obviously, and then empties out into the English Channel. I've got to say, it's quite beautiful, and it's a lot cleaner than the Thames in London. Oui.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci, au revoir.
Au revoir. Typical tourist move. We got a €5 bag of nuts.
And his nuts. Also very tasty. Good.
Nuts are good.
Very good nuts.
Big brown salty nuts.
Hey everybody, have you seen my balls? They're big and salty and brown.
So these guys that are winning this money are actually in on this scam, believe it or not. So the same guy with the pair of glasses here on the left, he keeps coming back and somehow he knows what's going on with the scam and he wins money surprisingly every time. So these are all people that are actually in on it, and unaware tourists will come and try, and you'll give whatever amount of money to try and find the ball and you won't get it, and then he keeps your money. Guy with the crossbody bag is also in on it, very obviously. That's why he's not leaving. So they play this game where they basically pass the money back and forth between each other until they actually get someone who is truly giving their money over. It's very obvious if you stand here and pay enough attention to it. So we just want to make you guys aware of what's happening here. Now these young women are actually not involved at all, and you can see that all of the people who are in on it are actually crowding around her. She just lost her money. And here's the same again, guys. Waving money. Wow. Immediately people copped that I'm filming them, so I don't want to be punched in the face over a scam. 200 euro. The guy just lost, he just lost 200 euro.
The photo camera is there.
Oh, okay, no problem. No.
You know, obvious.
You play? How much you play? 100 for you. Open the ball. Show me this or this. 100, 200 dollars. No problem. One. Find the ball. Every time ball. Every time watch. Every time ball.
So it couldn't be more obvious. As you saw, the guy immediately saw my camera and came over and was like, stop filming, no photos. So if you want it to be any more obvious, I don't know what to tell you. Don't fall for it when you're here in Paris. And if you're someone who supports this type of behavior, shame on you.
Fried chicken one. Poulet, yeah.
Wait, okay. Here. Can we have 2 Americano as well? Thank you.
Okay. 90 cents.
Perfect.
You want to receive?
No.
Okay, you can sit and bring to you.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Right, so to give you an idea of the prices here in Paris, we're very close to the Eiffel Tower, and we just got ourselves 2 baguettes and 2 little Americanos, and it's €19.30. What do you expect? You couldn't come to Paris though and not go to a boulangerie. I got a jambon beurre, which is basically just ham and butter. I think there's cheese in there too. Naomi is currently choking on her chicken baguette.
Dry chicken breast.
Dry chicken breast, lovely. The pastries look unbelievable, like they look really amazing. And I think that they're around €5 per pastry. But Naomi and I really need to lose a bit of weight, so we need to walk around Paris a bit more before we try one of those. Not bad. Now that was pretty good, but I have to say it wasn't really worth the money, and we still, believe it or not, haven't heard a single person speaking French while we've been in this district of Paris. So we're gonna go and try and find the real Paris, the side that the tourists are not going to be completely enveloped in. The whole time that we were sitting there enjoying the baguette, we basically felt like we were sitting on the inside of a zoo being watched by American tourists. Oh, we've stumbled into a very different Paris, haven't we? Quite literally. Less than 5 minutes on the train. And we're in a different city entirely. To the left here. Ah, no. No. Just tourist. Tourist.
Okay. You don't have chain for YouTube. YouTube chain in YouTube. You're welcome.
Au revoir.
Where are you from?
Ireland. Au revoir.
You're welcome. Au revoir.
He kept saying police, police, police.
It's crazy.
Voilà. Le Seigneur m'a khadim. Partout, chaque minute, chaque instant khadim. À Mawaya, le monde c'est pas pour les arts. Le monde c'est pour Allah. Voilà, tu comprends? Mais moi je m'en fiche des problèmes les gens. Moi je suis khadim de
Paris. This guy is not stopping shouting, he's just shouting at people. What a horrific place. Stuff isn't even open here. Absolutely nobody speaking French either. I thought this was supposed to be the capital city of France. What the hell is going on?
So the area that we are in right now seems to be a little bit of a melting pot, I want to say. You do see some Parisians, very, very limited though. Then you have the Congolese congregation that we were just in the church, which was absolutely beautiful to see, and they actually filled the church, a thing that no Parisian culture or locality can probably do at the moment, because there's very, very little Europeans that actually go to church at the moment, unfortunately, which is very, very sad to see. And then You also have, of course, the Islamic culture living here, which was the guy that Luke just showed you that was standing on the corner and just kind of screaming about it. It seems to be a little bit of a melting pot of those three coming together here. Again, Parisians, hardcore outnumbered, and the streets, the areas here are just filled with garbage and strong smell of urine. And I don't know, just in general disarray, I want to say. It's very, very sad to see. I don't really think, if you think of Paris, right, you don't really think of this type of a situation.
Samedi, non?
Oh, it smells awful everywhere. Anybody who is French is a junkie. That's good. Literally. Don't even need to speak, guys. Now this is Paris. Bonjour. None of them even speak a word of French, which I find hilarious. Bro. This is the reality.
If you thought London was bad, you have seen nothing yet. It kind of seems like the French, the Parisians, have already surrendered. They've been replaced. The city is no longer theirs, and whoever says that Paris belongs to the Parisians is as of today, definitely wrong. Nothing about this is French.
Bonjour.
Another thing that I would like to add is we actually we actually traveled India not too long ago, very, very close to the Pakistani border in the state of Gujarat. And there it smells the exact same way as it did just there on the market. So no, this is not European, I'm sorry. it just seems like everybody that is actually European that lives in the city is self-hating Europeans that just gave up entirely for the sake of political correctness, and that is a mistake that we need to change because this is unacceptable.
And on every corner there's literally police, armed police, literally everywhere. There's not an ounce of safety in this city. What a godforsaken place. Very normal society. This is what happens when you accept everything, when you are all about inclusivity and just accepting absolutely everything, no questions asked. This is what you get. It was only about 2 weeks ago that Ashur Sarnea was killed. This woman is literally covering her face because she doesn't want to be on camera. By the way, we've never been told so many times not to film people in a public place in Europe ever before. This is an absolute joke. This is an absolute disgrace. It's disgusting. It was only about 2 weeks ago that Ashur Sarnea, an Assyrian, a disabled Iraqi, was preaching the gospel on Facebook live stream in Lyon, here in this country, when people came up to him with knives and brutally murdered him while he was live streaming. If this is what's happening in a country that was built on the backbone of the gospel, of Christianity, what has the world become? What has the West become in 2025? I don't even have clear words to say because I'm just gonna get completely taken off the internet if I say what I actually think right now. The anger inside of me is unbelievable for the disgrace that this place has become. In my country, in Ireland as well, it's no different. England is no different. Germany is no different. It's an absolute shambles. I don't even know what to say. Paris used to be, again, similar to London, similar to Rome, up there with the cities that people really want to go to, really want to visit, and people still go there, they still visit these types of cities, but they ignore all of this stuff. It's ignorance. It's completely, blatantly just ignoring the reality as to what's going on the ground of the city and what life is actually like for the people here. And it is disgusting, literally disgusting.
No country, no city has actually felt as unsafe as here right now in Paris. London doesn't feel as unsafe. Paris actually feels a lot worse. And just to give you guys an idea, the rape statistics for France for 2024 were released only recently. And in 2024, over 40,300 rapes were committed in France. That is more than 100 a day. In the entire country of France, of course, but also in Paris. Lots and lots of this is happening right here, right now in Paris, and it's absolutely insane. It really angers me to even talk about this.
And about 50% or more of those rape cases are minors. So keep that in mind. Protect your children when you come here. Look after them genuinely. We're saying this out of genuine concern for you if you come here as a tourist. And if you're living here and you accept what's going on, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Because this is not normal. This is not normal reality. It's just horrendous. It's despicable. It's almost like sodomistic, like just pure evil. And if you're accepting this reality, you really need to question what's going on and really need to question what the government is doing to allow this type of stuff to happen in your country without questions being asked. It's crazy.
what is happening in France at the moment is actually kicking European values in the face. It's anti-European and it's also anti-French, it's anti-Parisian, it's anti-life really, if you want to look at it that way.
The whole time that we're here as well, we just permanently feel on edge. I just want to make it very, very clear. The atmosphere is not pleasant. Bon.
Parce que souvent elle a moi-même
The following day, we made it to Notre Dame, and for a moment it reminded us of how great Paris once was. Standing there, looking up at the towers, you can feel the weight of centuries, a city that shaped the world through art, faith, and culture. But when you step away, the contrast hits you hard. The streets outside tell a different story, one of scams, one of chaos, and a Paris that feels detached from its own soul. This was our first time in Paris, and we wanted to experience the magic everyone talks about. Instead, we leave with a sense of sadness, because Paris isn't just another city. It's a living monument to the greatness of France, a history that shaped nations and inspired generations. And if that history isn't cared for, if Paris forgets what made it great, then the whole world loses something irreplaceable.